Hello Aries, so you have the new moon in the sign of Virgo, which is your 6th house. So the sun and the moon are forming a conjunction at 0 degree, which is you ruling. You are the ruler of 0 degree, okay? Planting a seed. So I see something is forming, something is being planted in this house. Something related to services you provide, dealing with schedule, daily routine, dealing with your co-workers, and so on and so forth. And it's also could be related to your health, physical health. So something is being planted, something in the works for you, and you are getting the help from Saturn and Pluto, because Saturn is sitting in your sign, okay, is energizing you and is cooperating or collaborating with Pluto to guide you and to help you to achieve your goal and achieve this manifestation, which is most likely going to be either a new job, okay, joining a new group, and co-workers, and so on and so forth. However, Uranus is in your 3rd house, is at early degree in Gemini. Now, even though Gemini sextiles with you and you have Saturn there, and you see from the chart here that actually, just give me 1 second, let me just so I can make it clear for you. You see here, Uranus in air sign is actually sextiling with you, okay? Especially if you are early degree Aries. So there I see opportunity coming your way, communication. Something will be communicated to you, something will be highlighted to you, is going to be brought to your attention. I feel that this communication, it could be, it requires travel, I would say, but it's a short distance travel. It's not going to be long distance because the 3rd house is related to short distance. It's commute, daily commute to work, okay? So something going to be communicated with you, something going to be revealed to you, an opportunity coming your way, okay? But I also see a shocking factor in it. Now, a couple of things here I want you to understand. It's your 3rd house, okay? So there could be some sort of it could be positive, it could be negative. Although Uranus sextiles with Aries, okay, so means that the opportunity is coming your way, but because it squares the sun and the moon in your 6th house, so it could be communication with a boss or a co-worker. They could be revealing something to you that is not, it's going to be challenging for you. It's going to cause some sort of, or it's going to bring that shocking factor. It's going to be surprising to you, okay? Now, for a few of you, okay, be careful while you're driving for your daily commute, okay? To perform something that you've been doing on daily basis. Be careful when you drive, because I don't like this Uranus and the moon square. I don't like it. Okay, so yeah, I'm hoping I am not feeling it's an accident, but it could be something shocking while you're driving. Okay, yeah, I don't want to like ponder on it too much. Okay, but because it's in your third house, once again, I feel it's mostly information that's going to be revealed to you. It's going to be shocking. It could be a communication. You could be getting into a heated argument. I don't even see it as a heated argument, because it's, once again, Uranus sextiles with you. So it's like something is going to bring an opportunity for you, but there could be the terms and conditions or of the contract, or it could be the schedule is going to be kind of difficult, or this new group that you're joining, you could be required to work late hours, or the service you provide, it requires extra hours, something along those lines. Okay, so the demand, I feel it's going to be shocking for you. So I'm gonna pull yeah, that's what I feel for you, because once again, and you got the seahorse. You got the seahorse, okay? Oh, family matters. Okay. Okay. So you're probably going to be dealing with family matters or something. Let me just pull one more card for Aries. Now, I do feel I was thinking about something and I totally lost it. And you got the teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Oh, wow. Deep friendship. So I do feel that somebody is going to be helping you, assisting you in probably getting a job or joining a new group, okay, or in your communication, something along those lines, okay? I don't want to pull so many cards. And you got pineapple, reconciliation, okay? So there could be a travel to reconcile with family, because you got family matters as well. And you got dog far away. And this is a distant friend is thinking of you. So literally somebody's helping you. Somebody's assisting you, okay? You got the basket. And you got the tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance, okay? So maybe there's a new opportunity coming your way. It requires some risk. And you got the basket, recognition, reward for merit. My only advice to you is to be careful if you're driving and not to get into any heated argument, okay, or saying something that you might regret. These are the two things that I advise Aries, okay? I don't want to take too much. And you got protection, guardian. You got protection, guardian. I'm not planning to pull tarot cards. I'm just pulling some oracle cards. Drop your shields because you are protected, okay? Drop your shields because you have protection, guardian. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aries, and I wish you a happy new moon in Virgo. Hi, Taurus. Hi, okay. Taurus. So this new moon in Virgo is going to be in your 5th house. The house that deals with creative projects, creative endeavor, having fun. This is your joy house, okay? This is the house where you feel passion, and maybe you're passionate about a new relationship. This is the house of your children. This is also the house of luck, okay? So there is a new opportunity coming your way in this house. It could be a new endeavor. It could be new creative project, new idea, okay? But there is a shocking factor in it because Uranus in your 2nd house, all right? And it's going to affect you, especially if you are late degrees Taurus, as I mentioned earlier. Fixed signs, late degrees fixed signs, they're going to feel it the most as well. I'm talking about the Uranus and new moon square, okay? So Uranus is in your second house, okay? Whatever this new idea, new project, new endeavor, this creative, I don't know, project, or dealing with a child, there's going to be something is going to cost you money, okay? It's going to cost you literally lots of money, because Uranus is in the second house, the house of your values, your possessions, your income, your money, okay? So whatever you're doing here, it's going to cost you money. So let's say, okay, your child comes to you and say, I'm pregnant. You probably want to support them somehow, buy new stuff for the baby, or it could be you're planning to start a new business or a new collaboration, or you're getting into a relationship, okay? And this person, you want to buy them a gift, it's their birthday or whatever. Or even if it's not a birthday, this person could be very demanding. They want to go out and about, have dinners outside every day, and they want you to buy them gifts and stuff. So this is gonna cost you money, okay? I do see money factor here, loss of money, or something that's gonna cost you lots of money, okay? That's what I have for you, but Taurus, but I am going to pull a card for you. Oh geez. You got, and it's flew out of the deck. You got frying pan, trouble, and accusations, okay? So be careful. It could be also argument with a child, or a child who's going to be very demanding, needs help, needs support. Maybe once again they're getting pregnant, or they're moving out, or they need help with their school, tuition fees, something along those lines, okay? So something, I feel like it's not only gonna cost you money, but there could be also some sort of argument here, okay? That's what I have for you, Taurus. I wish you best of luck. Gemini, this new moon in Virgo is going to be in your 4th house, okay? However, you have Uranus in your house at early degrees, so it's going to be affecting Geminis at first degrees, or first 4 or 5 degrees of Gemini the most. It's going to affect all Geminis, but especially the very first 4 to 5 degrees of Geminis, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees of Geminis, they're going to feel it the most, and they're going to feel it ahead of time. But Uranus usually it's shocking, it's instant, okay? So Uranus squares the moon in your 4th house. So it's like you're planning something, a new move, or decorating a house, or building an extension in your house, or moving with your family. But there's something within you is not in alignment with family members. Something you reject, or something, because it could be family member, it could be a parent, a father or a mother, or it could be you. You're not in alignment, you're not in agreement with these family members, or this family member, okay? And this is gonna cause argument, fight, confrontation, aggression, frustration. And I see it especially coming from you, because Uranus is in your house. So somebody who's challenging you, you're going to get into confrontation with them, and they're going to be heated argument, okay? Okay, I don't want to pull the same card. Okay, so let's see what's, I see, quite frankly, they're going to be argument with this person. Now, this could be also a health matter related to a family member that's going to make you delay the idea of, or it's going to cause you to fly. If you, for instance, live away from family, from your roots, from your homeland, you're going to be ending up flying back to your homeland or visiting this family member due to health matter, and it's going to cost you money. That's obviously not expected. And look, you got the mule. You got the mule, okay? someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. See? The mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and is unwilling to change. And quite frankly, that's what Uranus is. Because Uranus rules a fixed sign, rules Aquarius. And it's all about not willing to change, not accepting a change, being very stubborn. And it's in your house. So it's either you, Gemini, or this family member that you're dealing with. Somebody's not willing to budge. Okay? That's what I have for you, Gemini. Best of luck. Hi, Cancer. Okay, so the new moon in Virgo, okay, is happening in your third house, the house of your relationship with your siblings, neighbors, cousins, okay? It's also the house that rules communication, telecommunication, networking, and vehicles and short distance travel. So that's where the new moon and the sun is sitting. Now you have Jupiter in your house, and Jupiter is sextiling the south node where the new moon, even though the south node is at 18 degrees far, not making any alignment with the north node and the south node, but Jupiter is actually forming a sextile. Jupiter is at 16 degree and the new moon, and the north node is 18 degree. South node in Virgo is 18 degree, but Jupiter is also trining the north node in Pisces, right? So I do see the sense of something destined, something fated is happening, something that's going to benefit you on the long run, okay? Something that's going to be with you for too long. And anything related to the third house. So let's say you are going to purchase a vehicle, okay, or purchase an appliances, or purchase something, a gadget, electronics, something expensive. It's gonna cost you money, okay? We're all agreed to that. And we're aware of it. Uranus squares the moon and the sun in your third house, and Uranus is in your 12th house. Now, just before I speak about Uranus, the new moon and the sun in Virgo requires you to do your due diligence, meaning to dig deep, ask questions, read the terms and conditions, pay attention to the fine lines, okay? Be detail-oriented, be attentive to minor details. That's what Virgo is all about. And the new moon and the sun there are highlighting these qualities or highlighting these things. So whatever you're planning to purchase, whatever you're planning to initiate, you need to pay close attention to what you're doing and what you're investing your money into. So let's say you're buying a vehicle, like in my case, I've been telling you guys for a while that I'm in a process to purchase a vehicle. I've been in so many dealerships. Right now I'm renting cars, okay? And it costs me lots of money. I'm not gonna lie to you, renting a car is not cheap, okay? But I'm shopping for a vehicle and I know it's gonna cost me money, okay? And it's an investment. I'm not the type of person who buys cars every day, okay? I buy a car to stay with me forever. I'm a keeper. Okay? And once again, I know it's in Virgo, okay? Ruled by Mercury, and Uranus is there. So there is an inner calling for me to buy a car with advanced specs, okay? Advanced features. It could be an EV. I'm still shopping around. I'm looking into all the details. I'm checking the recalls. I'm checking, the Carfax and history of the vehicle if it's used, or whatever specs that comes with the vehicle, okay? So I'm doing my due diligence. Uranus squares the moon. There could be something hidden that I'm not aware of, especially if it's a used car. So once again, it could be shocking for me. It could be something related to a battery if it's an EV, electric vehicle, right? Maybe I find out all of a sudden that the battery or the range of the battery is not that good, okay? Or the longevity of the battery or the warranty on the battery is not good, or something hidden that's going to be shocking for me. Information, okay, that I wasn't expecting. I'm just giving you an example in my case. And this thing actually, it did happen. And I can share an experience I had, because I was, once again, I was very interested in a Model Y, Tesla Model Y. But the climate where I live in this city is very cold. It's extremely cold, and this going to drain the battery, okay? I also was shopping for Mach-E, if you know Ford Mach-E, and I found out that these Mach-E's batteries, there are so many issues with these batteries. There are recalls, there are issues related to people are being locked in or locked out. There are so many issues and software issues related to the battery, okay? And actually last week I went to test drive Mach-E, and yeah, there were shocking information, because one of the dealership, actually salesperson, was literally advising me not to buy an EV, okay? So anyways, so these are the things that I'm expecting related to, the 12th house. Uranus squares the moon in the 3rd house. Once again, as I said, Jupiter is in your sign, is forming a protection for you. So I don't want you to listen to the naysayers or somebody's trying to scare you of anything. I do see that whatever you're investing into, it's going to cost you money, okay? And the first card, you got the vase. It just flew out from the deck. Vase, a secret admirer, okay? Whoever listens to this, so it looks like somebody is a secret, you have a secret admirer, okay? And you got chair filled. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Someone new is entering your life. One more card for Cancer. And you got the horse. Short journey. Short journey. So this could be as, yeah, because the 3rd house is related to short distance travel, and I mentioned that for you, right? Okay. And you got 12th as well. This is self-explanatory. I don't need to explain. And you got egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Egg. You got so many beautiful cards, Cancer, like, I don't know. So, yeah, so I don't know what else I can say. Let me just pull an oracle card for you, Cancer. Spiritual union. Spiritual union. It's like the lovers in tarot cards. So that's what I have for you. Cancer, have faith, believe, trust. Jupiter in your house, forming a protection, trining the North Node in Pisces, and sextiling the South Node in Virgo. And this is a new moon, you ruled by the moon, okay? So the most important thing related to the square between Uranus and the new moon is you need to do your due diligence. You need, if you're buying something expensive, investing in something expensive, you need to read all the terms and conditions, know what the warranty covers, okay? Keep the receipt, inspect it. If it's a vehicle or even if it's a piece of appliances or electronic, you have to inspect it, okay? And yeah, check everything, okay? Pay attention to the details, all right, Cancer? That's what I have for you. I wish you a happy new moon in Virgo. Hi, Leo. Okay, so Leo, this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 2nd house. And it's going to affect you if you are late degree Leo. I mean, the new moon is going to affect you regardless of what degree you are, okay? Even though it's early degree Virgo and it's in your 2nd house. So it's like an erratic degree. And I see a money opportunity, increase of income opportunity, okay? A new opportunity coming your way. However, when I say the late degree, I'm talking about Uranus, okay? Because Uranus is going to be, and Uranus is at early degree Gemini, but it's going to affect late degree Leo in terms of the square, okay? Because it squares the moon, and the moon is technically 0 degrees, so it's affecting the late degree. So the square is what I'm talking about, okay? Now, once again, I do see new opportunities coming your way. It could be a side hustle. It's an opportunity to increase your income. So you could be even getting getting a promotion, okay, at work, or once again, a side hustle. However, this Uranus in your 11th house, the house of groups you're dealing with, okay? So this new opportunity, promotion, increase of income, requires that you're going to deal with difficult people. That's what I see, all right? Or maybe joining people that's going to be kind of challenging for you, competing with you, envious of you. There could be somebody, particular person in this friendship group or the group that you're going to be working for you wanted this position or wanted this opportunity that's coming your way, okay? So I do see that this is going to be challenging for you, Leo, okay? So you need to pay attention. On the other hand, okay, it could be a friend or somebody you know, you owe them money. Could be a friend or a group or a membership of a group or association you're associated with. You owe them money, and now they're gonna come to you and ask you for the money you owe, okay? That could be other possibility. On the other hand, it could be a friend is asking you for a loan, okay, to lend them money, and it's a lot of money, okay? So it could be either a debt that you owe to somebody, and now they're gonna come, or they heard that your income has increased, so okay, then you can pay us now, right? So your money you owe, or somebody's asking you for a loan, or dealing with difficult people, okay, at your work. Oh my God, and you got the weeping willow, a weeping willow, family sorrow, and you got also one chimes, peace and harmony. So it feels like from these two cards, I feel like there is something related to the group, or maybe even family. It's going to be like disruptive to this peace and harmony that you live, or the happiness that you felt when you got this opportunity, okay? Yeah, that's how I feel, okay? Now you got the boat, money or property through an inheritance winning or a windfall. Exactly. So I do see that you're gonna get money, increase in income, okay? And money coming your way. And you got also tulip, great passion. Tulip, great passion. So I do see that they're going to be increasing of money. I do see increase of income. I do see probably promotion, getting new job, something along those lines, okay? But I do also see that somebody is going to be disruptive, either in the family sector, or it could be also a friendship sector, okay? And you got the shadow. Yeah, so quite frankly, somebody's probably envious of you, or somebody is going to stir some sort of fear in you. Somebody's going to be challenging you, disruptive to this peace and harmony that you're going to experience once you get this increase in income or success at work, okay? That's what I have for you, Leo. I wish you best of luck. The point here is you know how to deal with it, not to lose your temper, okay? And be patient, and yeah, be smart how you deal with this challenge, okay, Leo? I wish you best of luck with this new moon. Hello, Virgo. Okay, so the new moon at 0 degree and 22 minutes is happening literally in your house. I said that before, Virgo, and I'm gonna say it again. 0 degree means planting a seed. What does that mean, planting a seed? means fertility, means chances of getting pregnant or conception is very high around this time. Also, the moon is a representation of the mother, and the sun is a representation of the father. So if you are trying to have a baby, you need to do your due diligence around this time, okay? I mean, I don't know how else I can say it. What does that mean? Well, you want to have a child, then you have to be actively, seeking that with your partner, because chances are very high for conception, okay? If you don't want to have a child, if you don't want to have children right now, then be careful, because the fertility around this time is very high. 0 degree is ruled by Mars, which rules Aries. Planting a seed. All right? Now, for some of you, now I'm just talking about the new moon. I'm still not talking about the Uranus. You're ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is in your 12th house. In in Leo. Okay? And you have the South Node in your house. So, and Mercury now is direct. So whatever there was delay before, now it's gonna go move forward. You also, with the South Node in your house, you need to overcome all kind of fears, all kind of negative self-talk about past experiences, and about thinking that, oh, you're gonna fail, or you have health matter, or you have health issue, you're not gonna be able to do it. Don't think of these negative things. Don't. You need to be positive. Around the new moon, you need to set your manifestation. You need to be positive to yourself, and you're gonna say, yes, I have it, and I have it. That's what I want you to say. I have it and I am. Okay? Whatever you want to manifest, say, I have that thing and I am that thing. Whatever it is. And I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say you want to manifest money. I am wealthy. That's what you have to say. Okay? You want to manifest abundance. I am abundant. I am prosperous. That's how you're going to talk to yourself. All right? I have lots of money. That's enough for me and my family. That fulfills my family needs. Okay? That's how you're going to have to speak. When you have this new moon at 0 degree, this is very potent time for you, Virgo. We will have another new moon solar eclipse in your house at late degree, 29 degree Virgo. It's going to be on September 21st. But prior to that, we will have a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 7th of September. So we will have lunar eclipse in September 7th, on September the 7th, and then we will have a solar eclipse, which is a new moon solar eclipse in your sign at late degrees. So you're gonna have to work on whatever you want to manifest and be positive and overcome any negative thoughts. South Node. That's what the South Node. You need to let go of this past experiences, past karmic, traumatic experiences, wounds, whatever. All right? Now, with this, and remember, Jupiter sextiles with you, Jupiter in Cancer, and Jupiter sextiles with your South Node. So you're going to be given the opportunities with this partner you live with to overcome all these past wounds, these past trauma. Okay? And then Venus also going to enter into your actually, Venus on the 23rd is still in Cancer, late degrees in Cancer, okay, as you see in the chart here. But regardless, and you have Mars in your 2nd house in Libra. So there could be, you're spending money, you're burning money, and you're gaining money as well. Gifts and stuff like that. Now, let me speak of the Uranus squares the moon and the sun in your house, and Uranus is going to be in your 10th house. So this could be because you're getting pregnant or you're having a child, you're having a baby, you are pregnant. Let's say you're getting pregnant, okay? So I'll give you two scenarios. You're trying to be fertile, or you're doing whatever you can to have a baby. So you're optimizing fertility opportunities, okay? You're seeking, treatment, or seeing a specialist about that. But the doctor tells you, we can do that, but this is gonna cost you money. It's the 10th house. Or you're gonna have to take time off from work. Or you need be physically inactive, like you need to rest all the time in order to be able to keep, or to conceive. For example, I'm just giving you an example, okay? If you are pregnant, actually, maybe you need to take time off from work as well, because you're going to be on mat leave. Because remember, the 10th house is the house of your status, the house of your public image, the house of your position at work. Okay, so probably going to quit your job, or you take sick leave or mat leave or whatever, long-term leave from work, because you need to be able to seek this medical treatment to become fertile, or to conceive, or even to give birth to a child. Okay, so these are just examples. Okay, now also, as I said, there could be something, if you are seeking like medical treatment, this could gonna cost you money, you need to travel. So something, if you become a mother, that's a change in your status. So whatever it is, this square between Uranus and the new moon, there could be something shocking for you. I don't know, quite frankly, I feel it's like a blessing in disguise. Okay, so you need to quit your job because you need to take care of your health. This is just example. Okay, whatever that health matter it is, whether it's a pregnancy or whatever it is, because remember, the new moon is in your house, means something related to your physical body. Okay, something related to you, all right, and your health. And usually a new moon, it means being healthy, means you're getting that treatment to be healthy. But the requirement is you have to take time off, you leave the work, okay, or be physically inactive. So don't do too much activities during this time, okay? And you got bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. There you go. See, Virgo? Successfully overcoming a problem. So if it's a health matter, health issue, then you're getting the treatment. If it's a problem, you're overcoming that problem. You're going to be successful. And then you got the flag. You got the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So there could be red flags or signs for something you're trying to seek, some sort of endeavor or whatever, but there are red flags. There are signs warning you to be careful. I'm gonna pull one more card for you, Virgo. Now the point here, I got these three cards, so we're gonna see. You got dark man, dealing or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So that could be a partner, could be your doctor. All right? And then you got staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So maybe this man, this could be your partner, is taking care of you. Somebody is taking care of you, is helping you reach your goal. And you got June. I mean, we are in August now. So if you get pregnant now, I don't know, you got June. maybe you're due in June. I don't know. So, but there's something's gonna happen in June next year. All right? Okay, let me pull a card for you, Virgo. Oh my God, you got financial constraint. I'm gonna pull another card. So there could be some difficulties to seek this help or this health treatment, or I don't know, you needed money or something gonna cost you money. I'm gonna pull another card for Virgo because this is a Virgo season. So happy birthday, Virgo, okay? And you got awareness. Excuse me, awareness. So I feel like something is going to be brought up to your awareness, okay? Something is going to help you or eliminate something like information or something to you, including that you need to take care of your health. All right, Virgo? Once again, happy birthday to all Virgos, and I wish you a happy new moon in your house. Hi, Libra. Okay, hi, Libra. So, Libra, this new moon in Virgo is going to happen in your 12th house. And obviously, we are in the Virgo season right now. That's related to your 12th house. And next month, in September, at the end of the month, after the 20th, we're going to enter into Libra season. On the 21st of September, we will have another new moon solar eclipse in your 12th house at late degrees. So it's going to affect especially early degrees Libra. Anything happens now in your 12th house is a preparation for you before your solar return, okay? Before the sun enters into your sign at the end of next month on the 20th or 21st, okay? So what does that mean? This means that you need to reevaluate, revise, review what you've been doing for the past year. What you've been doing right, what you've been doing wrong, and maybe make new or create new strategies on how to deal with certain matters. New ways of dealing with matters, okay? New ways of overcoming obstacles and negative, self-negative talk and, addictions. If you're, having any addictions, like maybe eating lots of carbs, or maybe staying up all night, or drinking or smoking, anything, because that's what the 12th house deals with, okay? Any hidden matter. So you need to take a deep breath and you need to heal your shadow side, because it's the 12th house. It's everything hidden. Only you know, aware of it or know about it, okay? Now, the Uranus in Gemini, obviously it's an air sign, a fellow air sign, so technically it trines with you, but it squares the moon and the sun in your 12th house. And Gemini is actually your 9th house, the house of higher education, the house of legal matters, the house of philosophy, the house of higher knowing, the house of travel, okay? And it squares the moon in your 12th house. So there could be plans, or maybe information comes to you. It's going to be shocking, okay? Related to your higher education or travel for higher education. There could be something that's not pleasant comes to you, okay? Some sort of revelation. Something that, quite frankly, Libra, I feel that you're not going to be happy with this news coming your way. It's probably going to upset you, okay? It's going to affect you, but it also brings to your awareness that you've been doing something wrong. Now you have to do it the right way, all right? What you need to know is you need to have faith and trust and belief. This Uranus that squares the moon in your 12th house, this is going to be testing your faith as well, okay? So probably you're gonna, I don't know, it's gonna make you frustrated, or it's gonna upset you, or it's gonna test your faith, basically. Makes you feel like, I don't have faith, I don't believe in anything, I don't care anymore, something along those lines. So this new moon in your 12th house is telling you, you do need to have faith, you need to believe, and you need to try again. You've probably been doing something wrong, so there is a new opportunity, because remember, there is a yacht here. There's a finger of God, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so there is support coming your way. There is help. You just need to overcome these bad habits, addictions, or anything that wasn't serving you. But here, what flew out of the deck? You got wishbone. Wishbone. And wishbone is a wish is granted. So something you're wishing for, something you're hoping for, it's going to come to fruition. It's going to be granted. It's going to be given to you. Okay? So don't give up. You need to have faith. And you got door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So there is a new opportunity. Remember, you're going to have your solar return next month in September, and another new moon solar eclipse in your 12th house in Virgo. Late degrees, but it's going to affect early degrees Libra. So you got door to opportunities are waiting for you. So there are new opportunities. Maybe this a new education or the higher education you're seeking or something requires more documents or requires that you revise something, review something, okay? Reevaluate something. Maybe you were not aware of. You didn't know about this thing. Maybe you need to do some academic upgrading or something. I don't know. For others, it could be something related to legal matter, okay? So it could be kind of shocking, surprising, because you were not prepared. But once again, I see that there are going to be new opportunities coming your way, okay? And you got the bull. The bull. You don't know what's the other card, but let me read this one first. Do not back down from opposition. Do not back down. Do not give up or give in to those who are opposing you. Show strength and fortitude. Show strength and fortitude, bull. Be persistent, okay? And the other card, you got the throne. Position of authority. Position of authority. So it can't be any better than that, all right? Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved. Heart guardian. This is very beautiful, Libra. I wish you a happy new moon in your 12th house. Hi, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So this new moon in Virgo is happening in your 11th house. The house of groups you are associated with. Could be friends, could be social media, could be team at work, whatever. Association you belong to, membership, whatever. So there is a new opportunities. Something new is coming up your way, and you are very excited about. You are very excited about joining this group or joining this association or joining this social media or launching a website or something that's going to help you to generate more money, okay? And it's going to bring new alliances in your life. However, there is a square in your 8th house, okay, between Uranus actually in your 8th house squares this 11th house, the house where this is new moon. So what I'm expecting here is maybe in order to join this group, this is gonna cost you a membership fee, subscription fee, and you're trying to get some help and assistance from shared resources, from a loan. You're probably trying to get a loan, or maybe you're trying to get some help from your spouse or money from an asset you have or something along those lines. Or maybe your partner, because this is the house of partnership, is not agreeing or is opposing you or challenging your desire and your aspiration and your need to join this group. Okay? So I feel that there is an obstacle in your 8th house. It could be a financial matter. It could be it's going to cost you money. It could be your partner is opposing you. It could be any of these things, okay? Because in order for you to access or to be associated or to be part of this association, you need to have access to money immediately, or access to funds, or immediate access to funds. But there is an obstacle, there's a challenge. Maybe these funds are actually owned by your partners, and your partners say, no, we need the money for something more important. This association is not important. This friendship, this group is not important. And he's causing an obstacle in your side and your way. All right, that's what the square between Uranus and your 11th house. And you got the skull. Hidden secrets can harm you, because the 8th house deals with, the 8th house deals with secrets, and you rules the secret, Scorpio. Okay? Maybe you're keeping something secretive. Maybe even, maybe you keeping secrets from your partner. You're not telling them that you're joining this group or this association. This association could be anything. It could be university. It could be school. It could be, I don't know, whatever. But it's gonna cost you money, and you need help and support, and you're keeping that secret. You're not telling anybody about it. Or maybe there's something hidden in this house or this group or association that you're not aware of, okay? And it requires lots of money, and then all of a sudden they tell you, oh, you have to pay these fees now, immediately, okay? So you got the skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. I don't know who's keeping the secrets, all right? You know yourself, Scorpio. And you got the valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. You got the valley. Okay? So I see success. I see you being able to climb the valley, okay? And to reach your goal and be successful. But there's something, an obstacle in your way. You need to overcome that one first. And you got the claw. Be careful, do not take risks. Be careful, do not take risks. And you also got haystack. Karma, you will reap what you've sown. Karma, you will reap what you've sown. Now, everybody takes the message as it resonates with them, but I do see an obstacle in your way to reach your goal, or to be, or to join this association or this group. Door to spirit. You need to have faith. You need to speak up, and you need to tell people what you feel. You need to have faith, door to spirit. And I do see that your faith is being tested, okay? But you need to have faith and belief and trust. I'm gonna pull one more card for you, Libra. You got mental conflict. So I feel there's fear. There's fear of scarcity or fear of rejection. Yeah, I feel it's fear of scarcity. Like, you're probably thinking that you're not gonna get the help, and maybe because you're not speaking up, you're not asking for help, you're not reaching out. But you got victory as well, okay? So you got victory. So you need to be honest, you need to speak up, you need to reach out if you need help, okay? And you need to open up. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Wish you best of luck. Hello, Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, this new moon in Virgo, it's going to happen in your 10th house. This is your 10th house, which means there's a change in your status. There could be upgrade. I see a change in your status. It's something that you're inspired by, okay? Something that you want to do for a while, and now it's coming to fruition. You got the opportunity for this elevation, either in your status or something change in your status, but I feel that you're very enthusiastic about it. You're very excited about it. However, this Uranus in Gemini is opposing you, especially if you are early degree Sagittarius. Okay, it's forming an opposition with you, and it's in your 7th house, right? So it looks like it's okay. So there are 2 obstacles here. Something is triggering you in your 7th house by Uranus, and Uranus is not fun. Okay, Uranus is something shocking. Uranus actually rules your 3rd house. So there's something shocking that's triggering you. You're gonna hear of, but it also squares this new moon, this new opportunities to elevate your status in your 10th house. So this could be related to a business endeavor. Okay, this could be a partner is opposing you. This could be, a partner is not happy with this new status. So I'll give you an example. And when I say example, it's actually really a scenario. Okay, so let's say you're retiring. Okay, your partner doesn't agree of these retirement plans. They could, maybe you're trying to start your own business, gonna cost you money. Your partner doesn't like that, and this gonna maybe cost you money. Maybe you're gonna be required to use your shared resources, or something you share with your partner. Your partner saying no, that's not feasible because it's gonna be unsustainable financially. For others, maybe you want to start your own business, okay, or you get elevated at work, you got promoted, but this requires travel, or a business partner, for example, is opposing this new idea and this new endeavor, or you're probably even trying to upgrade or use new tools, because remember, Uranus is the use of technology, new tools and technology in the business, right? So maybe you're thinking that if you invest money in purchasing this new, for example, AI software, or something that's a machine that's something high-tech machine or software or something along those lines, right? Your partner, your business partner says, no, that's gonna cost lots of money, and we don't know, and this is kind of risky, and we don't know if it's going to be even fruitful or it's going to be profitable for us. Okay, so that's why these are different scenarios that could manifest somehow because of the Uranus opposition to you and the Uranus square to this new moon. But you believe that this is going to help you in your business, going to elevate your status, okay? And you're very excited about it. But there's someone is challenging you. Someone doesn't agree with you, okay? You got 12. Once again, it's in your 10th house, okay? You got needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Something you've been wishing for, you've been hoping for, you're gonna get it. This is really positive, Sagittarius. And you got the cane. Pay attention to your health. And you got the bull. This is also Libra got this. And Cancer got this. So you're probably dealing either with Libra or with Cancer. So you need to not to back down from opposition and show strength and fortitude. You got so many cards. You got the rooster. An arrogant, beastful person you should not cross. So there's someone is forming an obstacle. This could be even your boss, okay, at work. It's going to give you lots of work, or it's going to challenge you once you get elevated or promoted. Somebody maybe at work is very stubborn, is causing too much problems for you. Okay, Rooster, you got the pineapple, reconciliation, and you also got the gavel, involvement with the law. Be careful. Involvement with the law. Okay, so be careful of doing something that's illegal or requires lots of approval from the city or something like that, and you do it under you bury it under the rug and you don't talk about it, you don't disclose all the information. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I wish you a happy new moon in Virgo. Capricorn. So the new moon in Virgo is going to be in your 9th house. Okay, now Virgo is a fellow earth sign, which means it trines with you. And this new moon is going to benefit you the most, especially if you are early degree Capricorn, like 1, 4, 5, or even 0 degree Capricorn. Okay, which means, or late degree Sagittarius. Okay, so it's going to benefit you the most if you are within first 5 degrees of Capricorn. And once again, it's in your 9th house. So there is an opportunity for travel, maybe authoring a book, maybe seeking higher education somewhere. Okay, applying for postgrad degree. It could be even a new opportunity related to legal matter. There's something that's an opportunity for you to wish to win this legal battle, for example. Okay, but but you have this Uranus in your 6th house in Gemini. Gemini is your 6th house. Cancer is your 7th house. Okay, so you have Gemini here. Gemini is your 6th house and is forming a square with this new moon in your 9th house. And the 6th house, if you listen to the previous the introduction, I spoke about the 6th house as the house of enemies. Okay, is the house of service you provide. Is technically a bad fortune. You have Uranus sitting there, so there's something shocking. 6th house also deals with your daily routine, your schedule, the dark side. Once again, your open enemies, deals with health matter, illness. So maybe your schedule, your work, your daily routine is challenging these opportunities, is an obstacle in your way to travel, to seek whatever you're trying to do. For example, authoring the book or seeking higher education or something along those lines, or even something related to legal matter. Okay, so and the first card flew out of the deck. You got teardrops. Great personal sorrow, and I'm so sorry for that. Okay, great personal sorrow. Maybe you're taking care of a parent or somebody who has health issues. Okay, because as you see in the chart here, both Saturn and Neptune is in your 4th house, and this is obviously early degrees, and this squares you. So once again, it's probably family related matter. Okay, you're dealing with, which is an obstacle for you, and you got lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Control your anger or you will be sorry. So I see something that's challenging you and is in the way for you to reach your goal, to travel, to do something. You got in the month of August, so this is happening now. this month. So there's something that's gonna make you really sad. You're going to really get emotional about, okay? Something that's shocking. Could be an argument, could be frustration, could be aggression, could be a fight with somebody. You're going to regret that, but somebody is helping you. Dog far away. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Okay? So be careful how to deal with this. Now, once again, I do feel that it's either something related to a health matter, because once again, the 6th house is dealing with health. Okay? Maybe either your health or a family member's health. A family member's health. That's an obstacle in your way to reach your goal. Okay? To reach what you're trying to reach. Travel, writing a book or something like this. Okay? And you got door to value. Door to value. Because you feel whatever this new moon is going to open new doors for you that brings value, brings possessions, increase your value even. But once again, there is an obstacle. You just need to be patient and deal with it, okay? One more card. Indecision. You can't even reach a decision. Indecision. You're confused. You don't know what to do. You feel like indecisive. I don't know how else I can say it. Indecisive, like you can't reach a decision. You can't make up your mind. You're pulled from two opposite directions and you don't know what direction you have to take. All right? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Best of luck. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. This new moon in Virgo is happening in your 8th house. Okay? Aquarius, you are ruled by Uranus. And Uranus is actually sitting in your 5th house. Okay? So let me just remove Capricorn from the way he's so we can focus on Aquarius. Okay. So there is a new moon in your 8th house. 8th house deals with shared resources and could be overcoming obstacles related to debts, or even could be a new deep relationship, a new opportunities in spiritual activities, or an occult, or astrology, or whatever. Okay, something along those lines. So there could be a new like inheritance, or you got a new loan, or you claimed you got money from insurance claim, or something along those lines, because it's a new moon. All right. However, you incurred also expense because Uranus in your 5th house, and Uranus is your ruler. Okay. And the 5th house rules joyful endeavors. Okay. You're going out and about, spending lots of money, dealing with your children, something along those lines. Okay. So what I see here could be somebody, you got into a relationship with somebody, right? And this person come to awareness that you want some money, or you got some money, or you got the loan, or you're using your spouse credit card or something along those lines. Okay. Or your partner becomes aware that you're using their credit card to spend it on partying, going out and about, wasting money on lottery tickets and stuff like that. Okay, so you're going to have a very serious kind of confrontation with your partner. Okay, very serious conversation. Who owns what? And this is my money versus your money. Don't use our shared resources. Don't use my bank account. Don't use my credit card. Something along those lines. Maybe you put your partner into debt, or maybe your partner put you into debt. Now, partner doesn't have to be spouse. It could be even your children, adult children. Okay, but it could be your spouse. It could be even a parent. Okay, because that's what the 8th house. It's shared resources with somebody else. All right. It doesn't have to be romantic partner. But I do frustration. I do see frustration. I do see aggression. From you, particular Aquarius, you're getting upset. Okay? Maybe your child comes to you and tells you, I got pregnant, or I need this money to go to school, and I need it now, and you have to pay me now. You got older man. And this older man looks very upset. Dealing or relationship with an older man. Okay? So that could be your parent, could be your spouse. All right? I don't know who you're dealing with. But I do see, once again, argument. I do see you arguing with somebody, and you got dark woman. Dealing or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. You got so many people cards, okay? So, yeah, I see a conversation related to money, to shared resources. Somebody's using somebody else's resources, okay? Somebody is arguing about who uses what and why you're using this money, okay? Maybe you got, you got access to inheritance or an asset that was on hold, okay, and now it's being released. So you got the spear, heartache over what you no longer have, so maybe your partner wasted all your money or put you in debt, or maybe this child who's gonna come and shock you with this news, because once again it's Uranus and you ruled by Uranus. So I see you getting very upset. I see you getting very aggressive. I see heated argument and a fight over money being wasted. Okay? You got the Rat as well. Someone working against you behind your back. So this to me interpreted as somebody's using your resources. Okay? I also see accusations. You got the Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Things will not be always that way, and a change is coming. I already read the Dark Woman. And something may be going to be revealed in the month of April. Okay? Yeah, quite frankly, that's what I see. I see fighting, arguing. And now, once again, if it's not a partner, it could be a child, an adult child. Okay? Now, for others, maybe you got into a very a one-night type of relationship, and this this one-night stand relationship of friends with benefit or whatever, come to you and tell you, oh, I got STD, or I got pregnant. I am pregnant, so I need money. Or they're gonna ask you to take them out and buy them gifts and take them out to dinners and trips and stuff like that, and this is going to really upset you. Okay? Quite frankly, I see fights, and you got choose wisely. Choose wisely. Okay? I do see arguments, and I see fights, or maybe you got pregnant, or your partner become pregnant, and you don't want this pregnancy. You don't want it to happen. I got fertility, because remember, it's a new moon in Virgo, So it's a planting seed. It's in your 8th house. So once again, it could be a one night stand type of relationship, and this person comes and tells you, I'm pregnant. Now you have to deal with a child or unwanted pregnancy. Best of luck. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Best of luck. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so this new moon in Virgo at 0 degree and 29 minutes is happening in your 7th house, the house of your partner. All kind of partners, including how to deal with enemies. Okay? How to communicate with your partners, how you relate to your partners. Okay? Either business partners or romantic partners. Now, Pisces, you have the North Node in your house. You're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is trining the North Node in your house. So there is a huge support from Jupiter. Okay? With this new moon in your 7th house, I see some of you are getting into a new partnership. It could be romantic. It could be also a business partnership. Okay? And you got the hammock. You got the hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. It can't be any appropriate than that for Pisces. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, because Pisces rules travel and Jupiter also rules travel and exploring new horizon. Okay? And this new moon in your 7th house, it could be a fertility, it could be pregnancy, it could be you traveling with your partner, okay? Getting away from the noise. Okay? But Uranus in your 4th house, this is your 4th house, is squaring this new moon. So for some of you, Pisces, it could be somebody in your family is not getting along with this new partner or with your spouse. Or your spouse is not getting along with this new business partner. Okay? It could be either or. You could be trying to relocate or, change homes or, move or something like that. And somebody's opposing you. Somebody doesn't want to move with you. Okay? Or this new opportunity in a business partnership, because remember, 7th house is also business partnership. It requires travel. It requires changing homes or relocation or something along those lines. And your partner doesn't want you to move. It's causing an obstacle in your way. You got the butterfly. A change for the better. So this new opportunity is offering a change for the better. This is very beautiful for you, Pisces. Okay? This is very beautiful. You got 2 beautiful cards and you got the feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Oh, be careful. Be careful. So this could be a family member or somebody who's opposing you, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with somebody is insincere, somebody is, using you, somebody is trying to take advantage of you. I don't want to take so many cards, quite frankly. Okay, so you got the dolphin. Okay, you got the dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. You got so many beautiful cards. You got the butterfly, the hammock, and dolphin. So once again, as I said, you could be getting into a new commitment, whether it's related to business or related to romantic commitment, but it's not in alignment with a family member. Okay? Yeah, somebody's not getting along with this new commitment. So yeah, I see somebody's not getting along with this new partner. You got intuition. Intuition. You feel it. You know it. Okay? You're very intuitive, Pisces. And you got protection, guardian. I don't know who got this card. Protection, guardian. I think Aries. Drop your shields. Drop your shields. Okay? So, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I wish you a happy new moon in Virgo.